Hi, my name's Whitney Foray from Creatively Fit, and I'm so thrilled that you're joining us for Paint for a Cure. I wanted to visit with you today just to show you how simple this is and to take any fear out of the blank canvas. First thing is you want to get supplies that you need. Once you have your paints and brushes and a canvas that you can get either from Plaza Artist Materials or at any art store, you just want to have a paper plate for your palette. I found this stuck in the back of my kitchen cabinet, and then some sort of water container. This was the soup I had for lunch. So really, you've got the supplies you need right around you. So once you have these things, you're going to put your paints onto the plate. Once we get the paints onto our plate, I'm going to show you how simple it is to paint this painting, have fun, relax, and open up a whole new side of you that you had no idea existed. So many of us are walking around saying, I'm not creative. Well, you know what? You are. And Creatively Fit is here to show you how it can work and how it can be used to really help the world around us. We're so excited to pool our creative energy and create a cure for diabetes. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make the change on the canvas. Okay, first to get started, we're painting the bird first today, and I'm just going to squeeze out some of this blue paint for the outline. Okay, not very graceful, that's okay. All right, I have a brush. It's like an old brush, it doesn't matter. This bird is really simple because it uses very simple shapes. In fact, I guess I'm going to be painting it upside down. So the bird body is kind of an irregular circular shape. Of course, it can be any shape you want, right? These painting suggestions that you get with each leg of the race are merely suggestions, okay? It can end up being anything you want, or if you're doing this with kids, just let them paint. It's just like going to the gym. It's not about getting the superstar performance each time you go to the gym. It's just about doing the work. So that's what we're doing. We're working out our right brain muscle, and we're going to paint this adorable little bird. We start out easy with the painting races, and not that it gets super difficult, but you know, we're allowing for the fact that most of you probably haven't painted in a while. So now once you get the outline done, we're just going to I just add one color at a time. Okay, so I'm going to add this cerulean blue is my favorite. And I'm just going to mix that in, even mix it in with some of the dark blue. And I'm just going to start covering the background right now. I always start with what seems easiest. And the background always seems the easiest. Whenever I paint one color, I always paint it again somewhere else. This will help our painting to look unified. Oh, I'm painting a wing. And it also just helps because you've got the paint mixed already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint this over here too. So what's happening when you start painting, first you're probably hearing your left brain voice saying, oh, I'm so not good at this, I can't do this. Okay, I'm going to add some yellow now. You'll also hear your left brain reminding you about all the things you haven't gotten around to today. You know, have you checked all your emails, switched the laundry, gotten the groceries, planned the birthday party, sent in that proposal, submitted your forms, paid the bills, okay? We do that all day long. Painting is your mind's opportunity to disconnect from that busy left brain, logical, detail-oriented voice and tap into the voice that is completely present, completely relaxed, and thinks in a totally different way. It's our creative side. It's also the side of us that is tuned into the big picture, like curing diabetes rather than getting upset about our low blood sugar today. Okay, so now I've got the light blue, and I added yellow to make that green. I'm going to put some of this pink down. I love this color, so look, there's not much left. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to paint some of this pink. I didn't even clean my brush because I don't have much paint on the canvas. And I'm just going to paint. Now these paints are acrylic paints that I recommend using for the painting race. They dry very quickly and they clean up with water. So they're perfect to use for something like this. Now this canvas that I'm painting over was another painting, and we painted over it with some white paint and made it all ready for another painting. So you can do that too. When we do the Creatively Fit Marathon, which is 26 paintings instead of 26 miles, we encourage people to paint over and over on the same canvas. So they do this with every painting. With the 10K, since it's only 10 miles, I thought people might want to share their paintings with others. So we just kind of promoted that you could get, now I added some white into the pink and I added a little yellow, just for the heck of it, and I'm going to paint that up here. So you want to invite your friends to join the painting race to raise money for diabetes. You also want to ask people to sponsor you. Ask them to sponsor you $20 a painting. Tell them if they sponsor you $50, that you will give them one of your paintings. They'll love that. This will make them so happy. If you have a friend who's maybe been feeling down in the dumps, send them one of your paintings. Let them know about all the good work that juvenile diabetes does, and maybe they'll want to join the race or sponsor you. Okay, so really, here's step one, okay? Now, you know how if you were training for a running race, some days you can get out there and give it your 100%, and other days you don't have time to run 9 miles. So you just go out and run a mile or two to maintain your fitness level. So this is an example of doing one painting for the painting race. You can keep going. You can add detail. So I might add, I'm going to mix the pink and the blue together because that will make kind of a purple. Let's see, let's make it a little bluer. And I could go in and add some fun detail around in this blue. Now it's just about having fun. I could clean my brush, dry it off with a paper towel, which I didn't bring over. That's why I have my painting pants so I can dry on here, but you could use a paper towel. And then I'm going to take this green and blue again, and I'm going to, oh, that's not different enough color. Let's see. Add a little white to it to lighten it up, and I'm going to make some polka dots. This is where your kids will have no problem with this. It's all about playing with the color. And just watch, you're trying to make this something really important, and it's just not that important. This is about doing something different, about breaking the routine. Maybe I can add some green into this wing. Okay, clean my brush again. Dry it off on the paper towel or your pants. And add some feathers to the bird here. Add some polka dots up here. Okay, do you see? There's nothing to be afraid of. So, get out your canvas, get your paper plate, your brush, your water container, and your acrylic paints, and open up the first email and take the first step and help us paint for a cure. It was easy, right? Okay, let us know. Go to jdrf.org/paint, log into your fundraising page, invite your friends to join, and show us your paintings.